sing the song.
Sing the song.
You do a new jingle like in the beginning that's awful.
Yeah, just really bad.
We should just sing the My Cat from Hell song and like have that be the
My cat from hell. My cat from hell.
Oh my god, since the intro is so spooky, we should do like a Halloween music video for it. That would
Oh my god, yes. We should.
That would be cool.
A lot of people have been asking about like the Low Society jingle, and like we've just like never addressed it. Like I feel like we should address it and like tell people the story about like how it became a thing.
Deep breath in. I haven't told anybody about this yet, but
Well,
I feel a little awkward talking about this.
it sounds silly, but like I was working with a pretty legendary producer at the time, and I had kind of gotten a bit of inspiration around doing, because normally the music I produce is quite heady, sort of IDM, ambient electronic sort of stuff. And so I wanted to kind of get back into my punk and sort of metal roots, but I've still only got Ableton. So what am I going to do? And I decided to try and make the heaviest, sort of like most authentic sounding punk song, only using electronic instruments, which I then did. And then I was trying to make a new punk band called Tabasco Jones, which was just essentially me and a bunch of machines on stage. And then I made a really bad... I made a really bad vaporwave song that I tried to pass off as the Low Society intro.
Basically what happened, this is my side of things. I said, Jake, we need a fucking Low Society song. And then he made this awful vaporwave like nonsense. And I was like, this won't do. So then he was like, do you want to hear the Tabasco?
Me? You trashed a vaporwave song? I need to hear this.
This one was like quintessentially like YouTube though, if you know what I mean. It was like very kind of like internet sounding, and I was like, no, there's enough of that kind of thing out. Very 2018 Angie Speaks for sure.
Very 2000.
So I was like, no, this won't do. Like I wanted something kind of like weird and like catchy but still like authentic, and I didn't want Xanax energy like other podcasts have. I wanted like cocaine energy. Like I'm tired of all this fucking zoomer like fucking mumble rap fucking bullshit. Like I wanted like some fucking cocaine energy. So then Jake showed me this punk track that he had been working on, and I was like, yeah, this is the one. I think I was smoking weed that evening with him.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah, it was like that scene in
like you're like some music executive like listening to someone who's brought in a song. Like,
literally,
it's that scene in that fucking Queen movie.
That's gonna go right to number one.
Yeah, literally. Literally, it was like that scene in Back to the Future where it was like, I found the new sound. I found it.
Holding up a phone to it.
But yeah, I was like, this is the one. And then he was like, oh, you got to be punk, Angie. You got to write lyrics for this. And I was like, well, I can't be punk. I'm about as punk as like Enya. Like there's nothing punk about me.
Let me go back to my prestige television and I'll see if I can come back with some inspiration for that.
Yeah, literally. I was like, I drink chamomile. Like I'm not punk at all. There's nothing punk about me. And I was feeling bare cringed out about myself. But I smoked enough weed and like got out of my like self-consciousness that I laid down those lyrics.
Yeah, Wayne. Lock in those lyrics, Wayne.
And I did like a really over the top, like Cockney sounding English accent to make it sound even more punk, which I feel cringy about because that's not actually, it's like, I hang with Low Society. And I was like, this isn't.
You sound like you're from London, mate.
I was like, that's not me. I don't do that. Well, yeah, anytime I hear the song now, I cringe. and it like weirds me out too that people like it like unironically. So stop DMing me about it. Now
I
you
just
know.
got bad taste. All those people that just like our song, like
Terrible
what
taste.
losers.
What absolute fucking degenerates. There's
Fucking
also the
cringe. You guys like that shit?
Listen to some vaporwave. Come on.
Yeah, just find yourself a fucking vaporwave song. Fucking vibe out.
it sounds like this MIA song called Born Free, which was the vibe that I was going for. I don't know if that's what Jake intended, but it sounded like that to me, so I decided I was going to try and put on like an MIA voice.
Jake
Well, yeah, let's no, not at all. Let's just say I was listening to a lot of Ramones and Suicide that week. So, you know, if anyone can put two and two together of the legendary producer I was working with, that's as much as I'll say. But yeah, that was essentially a remix of Suicide, like one of their most famous tracks, and that was the exact kind of vibe that I was really getting into as well. So yeah, absolutely.
So it does have a link.
Yeah, absolutely.
I showed you that song.
Well, no, no, because I prefer the original. That you know.
Yeah,
that is Suicide. It's similar, but I prefer the original, and that's what
I want you to
inspired me.
re-record the lyrics to it, Angie. Just saying, like, you sound like you're from London, mate. You sound like you're from London, mate.
This is mean. I don't even.
That's all Americans hear anyway.
Yeah, that's what they hear.
Yeah, it is.
They're not even
We hear
listening.
that. They're like, you
lyrics.
sound like you're from London, mate. What's that song?
The lyrics are really dumb. It's like, they're like, I hang with low society. My pockets are empty. Fancy people spit on me. Degenerating fantasies. In the trash heap of history, I eat from the trash can because I'm low society. I'm fucking low society. Repeated. And I rhymed trash.
It is a good song. I have to say. I like this song.
I rhymed trash can with trash can, so that just shows you how much effort I actually put into
Very
fucking writing
punk.
it.
Very punk.
Very, very punk. But yeah,
Speaking of
it
low society,
That's what you're listening to.
big ups on that intro.
Just in case you're
So
too stupid to know.
Yeah, you fucking idiots listening to this talk about the low society song. You're like, I don't
Oi,
know
I
what this
just
is.
realised Fantano follows you on Twitter. We should get him to rate the intro.
he'll say
He
mean
follows
things.
all of us.
Yeah, he follows all of us. And
We're all
also,
mutual.
Give me a 2. Give me a 2 and spit on me. I regard you as a fancy person. It goes along with the song.
That was weirdly masochistic. You're like, yes, Fantano, give me a 2, spit on me.
Look, I'm not
Jake's
being
a
funny.
song
I know that you look,
Fantano
you,
song.
I think it's dumb, like that. People like I like Fantano a lot. I think I enjoy his content and everything, but like the way that people will like freak out and denounce him for one opinion that he has, like I don't feel like that is. You know, it's just people putting so much weight on one person's opinion when it really
Yeah.
shouldn't be that way. I feel like people take it a bit more seriously than it should be taken. But
It's like
4
Fantano
people on a
versus.
podcast definitely who sympathize with this perspective here. I think.
It's Fantano versus Stan Culture IMO because like he's a music reviewer at the end of the day, but like because Stan Culture is like so pervasive now, people are like, "What did you say? What did you say?"
he's
yeah,
kind of
they all
he's
have names for their little fandoms, like the Hive and like the what's the Ariana Grande fandom, the Arianators or something. Oh my
It's
God.
something like that.
And like they're fucking obsessed. Like you say one wrong thing about their fave, and like they'll try and like push you to suicide. It's
and yeah, with that little piece of podcast history out of the way, this is Low Society.